Look at him. He's got one blue eye.
It almost looks 3D, huh?
It is 3D. He's a spinning dog. Oh, come on. Hey, you're okay? That kid was going to throw a fit, but then he saw us and he had to pause his fit for a little bit. We're on our way to the Guadalajara. Why, Dave?
Get some electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
Plants crave.
Right. Oh, I feel a raindrop. Got a little bit of rain happening, a little thunder. A little thunder overhead in these clouds. And this is the first sign of any sort of precipitation that we have had in months and months here in Mexico where we are. I'm taking a break, walking around outside, and I thought that I would end this video by sharing with you some of the things that are happening in Mexico and what it's like for us right now. I mean, what's going on? Our weeks have been pretty chill. We've been sticking pretty close to home, and so there's nothing really new or to really report regarding us. We're just working on our stuff that we work on, and we go to the gym about 3 times a week, and we're just enjoying being here. We go outside a lot, usually in the mornings or the afternoons. The weather is great. You can see the sky is very clear, and during the middle of the day right now, it gets pretty warm. If you get out of the shade, you can really feel the intensity of the sun on you. The evenings and the mornings, it's cooler. Overnight, it still cools off, so it's very comfortable. It's dry, still dry. We haven't gotten any rain really to speak of, although it did get cloudy for a day or so, and we felt some sprinkles. It smelled like rain, you know, and we heard thunder, and that was it. And now it's again clear and stuff. So during the week at this place where we live, there aren't very many people here. Most of these places are used by people as like vacation spots. A lot of people from Guadalajara, the big, huge, second largest city in Mexico that's just to the north of us, will come here to Lake Chapala on the weekends or holidays. So most of the time, I mean, seriously, it's like we have this whole place almost entirely to ourselves. There are a few other houses that have permanent, like all week long people, but it's just a handful, and we're really kind of spread out. So there's a lot of new construction, like the plaza we showed you. They're doing road things. There's like new murals and things being painted in the towns. The reason that this all might be is that Ajijic has just received Pueblo Mágico designation. And what that means is that's like a special designation from the government where it's promoted as this very beautiful, very like visit-worthy kind of town. When that happens, I think there's a lot of effort put into facilitating that appearance and you know, making things nice, as they say, and that seems to be going on around here quite a bit. Apparently, the small community that we are living in the midst of is having some sort of political thing right now, and I'm not really sure of the details. We could have like asked and gotten more information, but we didn't. So all I know is that we were told that yes, there's like this whole political thing going on, and they're having parades, they shoot fireworks off. There's these posters that you see displayed with these 2 guys. They must be the like 2 guys that are in this political thing, and it's got their pictures. The other day we heard like a band playing, like a brass band, live music. It sounded almost like a parade of some sort. Yeah, we didn't go out there to see any of this, but like it's kind of like sporadic, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to like when exactly it happens. Last night there was a massive fireworks thing that went off, and it was probably one of the longer ones we've ever heard. Fireworks are pretty common here. I think maybe that was some sort of grand finale of this whole thing that's happening, but I don't know that for sure. But anyway, that's kind of what's like going on locally. Okay, so my battery died earlier and I didn't get to finish what I was going to share with y'all in my report. And when I came inside, I realized all my batteries were dead. So I had to wait a little while. Now I'm back. And the final thing I wanted to talk to you about was the C word, because a lot of people have questions about that. So I'm going to give you my firsthand report of what Dave and I actually see and experience around us. So we've been here since June of last year, and really there's been nothing to change, like as far as what we see. There's nothing really has changed during that time. Where we live and where we hang out on the Lake Chapala area, far less than half the people wear masks. In fact, in the little community that we are closest to, we go walk around all the time. There's almost not a mask to be seen. People have been gathering. They hang out at the Malecon, especially on weekends. We can walk right out our gate and there's all sorts of people gathering, no masks. And yet nobody's really, there's nothing, going on. There's not mass deaths. I don't know how many people are actually getting sick or anything, but it's just not apparent, okay? It seems like just the regular show, only with all of the visuals of the C word that you see now. And there are some people wearing masks, but it doesn't seem like there's a big push to do it. And some businesses have a sign out front that'll say wear a mask, but I think that is probably because they were told by the authorities or the government to put up a sign, and beyond that they don't enforce it. So when we go into a lot of the smaller stores, the people running the place aren't wearing a mask. The other customers aren't wearing masks. Dave and I have masks. We walk around with them in our pocket. And if we feel a situation requires it, we'll put them on. And when I say a situation requires it, that has a lot more to do with just not wanting to have confrontations with people. So where we hang out, most of the time we don't wear a mask. We go to the gym. No one there really wears a mask. They come and go. Like some of the people that work there will wear the masks, but most of the time they'll have it around their chin or something. So that may just be a requirement because it's like a business. We're right down the road from the local hospital, and since we've been here in June, there doesn't really look like anything real special going on at the hospital. The parking lot is usually mostly empty. About 2 weeks ago, they must have had a vaccination thing, and we noticed there were a whole bunch of people there, like gathering, going in and out of the place, cars parked on the side of the road, and later we found out that that was indeed what was going on there. The condo where we live, the guys at the gate, the guys that do the lawn stuff, the landscaping, there's never been a mask. No one wears a mask. Inside the complex, the people that live here full time, nobody wears a mask. The people that come on the weekends, which I suspect a lot of them are from Guadalajara, those people tend to wear masks more. And sometimes we've even seen some people in here wearing like plastic face shields and stuff. There's another community that's further to the east of where we are, and it's called Ajijic, and that is the more like well-known sort of town along here, and that is where most of the Norte Americanos seem to be concentrated. It's a very popular area for retirees and stuff. We notice a lot more mask wearing, and the businesses are wearing the masks, and I think that it's kind of catering to the desires of the Norte Americanos who live down there. Mexico also has like a color code system, and I'm not real familiar with that because honestly, y'all, I just don't check up on what the government and the whatever propaganda forces are putting forth. Dave kind of keeps me filled on the bigger points of that world, but you can find this map on the internet, and they've got like green is good and red is really bad, and I'm not sure what their criteria is for determining that. I think that Jalisco, where we are now, is green right now. That's about it. That's what we see. That's been our experience of it, and I'm just gonna end it with that. I hope that you enjoyed this week's vlog, and if you've got any comments or questions, you can leave them down below. Thank you for watching.